Okay guys, I'm just having a quick cup of coffee. Let's make this easier, eh? That way I only have to cover, well, the logo rather than the logo in the COA. And to play it safe like I do, I'll put this COA, that's right, there's no, in my pocket. Oops, it's only logos on my arms. So this recording is, you know, because I just do it for those that's going to help. I don't really care about trying to prove things to people who don't care about it. I was going to say can't relate, but the thing is like there's those who have autism, and then there's those who have ADHD, then there's those who have one or the other, okay? And there's different variables, like levels of it. So they say I've got mild ADHD because they say like severe is high, but you got to realize that I'm turning 30. No, I am 36 years old. Had my birthday on the 13th, which was a Wednesday, payday. That was handy. I got a couple of things online, trying to hide the logo. I know it appeared, but I just don't want to start the video again, and it shows I'm making an effort. I bought a couple of pair of pants online because I wanted, I know, I'm just like having different colours, because I had like blue denim jeans and I had these grey pants, and I got like this cargo-y, like light brown type pants, and I got green ones for outing. So I bought a pair of I would buy a pair of like brown ones, and I've got I was looking for orange and pink pants. So I got the orange and the pink ones online. So that's a wide variety of colours, which one I'm going to choose from. And actually, yeah, I do have black, but they're like dress pants, it's not like casual, so I need to get a pair of black pants at some stage. I got 3 pairs this week, so... Alright. Stop. Yeah, because there's those who have it, but then there's those who are in love with someone who has it and actually does care for that person. And then there's the parents who have children that have either or autism or ADHD, or there's a new diagnosis they're trying to come up with, because ADHD meaning like the mixture of everything needs to be controlled in the same and repetitive, like autism. And then there's ADHD, which everything is on the fly, who knows what's going to happen, operate best under pressure. Autism, that operate best under structure. ADHD, best under pressure. And they have, they just want to try everything. You know, they like being flamboyant and experimental and spur of the moment. So and I know some people are like, oh, you know, I just feel like going there today, like, but ADHD person might be like, and it is spur of the moment, because it's not always, but they might be like, okay, I'm going to go to the store and get 1 or 2 items. They come back with 7 items. Or maybe there's just like 7 items, but there might be like $2 an item or something. Or there might be more, but like, okay, we're going to go to this is just a made up scenario, club rugby game, right? Free entry, you know, adults, and you got the day off work or whatever, and you know, they might be high school aged, like, or 19, 20 years old. I'm reading a message from Kayla. I'll answer it once I finish this, Kayla. And then I'm going to go on my patrol. Second time I come in here today. The first time was just to put my phone on charge and I had something to eat. Here's my lunchbox. I ate 3 frankfurters and I had sliced up 3 potatoes and 3 onions. Not here, but at home. And I ate them all. Then I went on my way. Left my personal phone charging. So yeah, ADHD meaning like, because yeah, people can be like, oh, let's do this, let's feel like doing this today, but you might go someone like that, someone with ADHD is going to go to the rugby game and then they see a soccer game on the way and then they just get sidetracked by that, and then they hear that their friend is playing netball, so they jump to the net, watching the netball, and then by the time they get round to watching the rugby game's over, and then their friends are like, oh, like, how did the rugby game go? And you're like, I was walking there, I was on my way, I just got sidetracked by the soccer and the netball and the basketball. And I forgot about the rugby game. They won't forget if they actually have meeting up with a friend though. Well, they might not, probably won't. I forgot a couple of times, but I ended up, running to their house or something and like knocking on their door and apologizing, and I was like, teenager, and I was like real sad. I was sad, I was disappointed in myself for letting them down. I don't know why I let them down, like, how did I not remember? And I was on my way to the rugby field to see them or something, and then that exact same scenario happened. I don't get anything like that now. Haven't had in a number of years. But I still get that spontaneity of like, oh, we can't, all right. Exact same thing happens all the time. But except for I don't forget when I'm meeting up with someone. So, projection. That's why I was going to say projection. So, obviously something else. Projection is something we suffer because with neurotypicals, they make up at least 90% of the population. Well, the current diagnostic criteria, they do, yeah. So, of course, the last 10% is a mixture of autism, ADHD, schizophrenia, bipolar, other things. I don't have any of those other things. I just got autism and ADHD. So I don't know what it's like having those other things. But last night, people were apologising to me for making me wait. But that was I was waiting for food, but I was walking around thinking about the situation, because even though I'm not afraid of the supervisor and the boss and that, because I know that I'm in the right, and the law and that, and the boss is actually pretty cool, by the way, so, yeah, it's just supervisor. It's still not a nice feeling knowing that this is going on and you're standing up and you don't know what's going to happen next, but you know you're in the right, so you don't know if you're going to have some argument with the person, or rumors are going to be spread until eventually get squashed. You just want to carry on with your job and you don't know what's going to happen, but you know that you're in the right, so everything will work out. But just not a nice feeling. And I was working through that, as well as trying to figure out where the nearest bus stop was, and they were like, I'm so sorry for holding you back, I'm so sorry, and someone told me to calm down. And it was all because I was walking around and processing all that in my mind, processed it, and then figured out where the nearest bus stop was, all whilst I was waiting for my food. And then I got there on time, like 10 minutes early, so that's good. Don't judge.